I'm going to make a new holder for my smartphone so I can make better videos. One thing I notice about doing these car videos, a lot of people's have really sucked because they can't really get in there and get a good view of everything that you do. So I already made something kinda, but what I made I shouldn't be really using for what I'm using it for, and I broke a cable on it, so I'm going to go a different route and invent something, because there's nothing out there that I like that works for what I'm doing. So I'm going to make a camera holder for a smartphone. Ever since my first video, this is what I've been using. This is for a dial indicator, and you can set it any way you want. It's called a flex steel or something, and I just put a regular clamp on here to hold the camera down, so I can vice grip it any way I want. It can go up and it can go this way, and it works super nice. I mean, I can't think of a better idea than using something like this, because I can get some really awesome angles on this thing. So yeah, I broke the cable inside of this flex steel thing, and I really don't want to use it for this anymore because it's made for my dial indicator and it's really expensive. And so what I'm going to do is here's all the junk I got right here. This is what they call a lock line. This is 1/2 inch, and you use this for, machinists use this for coolant, for like on lathes and anything they need to run coolant through. And I can buy a 1-foot chunk, and it comes with a bunch of fittings with what is this, 3/8 and then a 1/2 inch tapered pipe, and then a couple of fittings for coolant. And I took the biggest one already, and I just took a heat gun and I crushed it so I can put a clamp on the end of that. And then I'm going to use this clamp instead of a vice grip for the other end. And I bought a neodymium magnet, like a 130-pound one, that's I ordered through eBay. That's going to be coming in the mail. So I can either use this clamp or I can use a neodymium magnet. It's the ones they use for magnet fishing. If you ever heard of it, you can look it up and get magnet fishing magnets. Some of them get really ridiculously huge, but this should be nice and light. So it should work just fine, because it should hold the weight I want. I'm hoping it don't wear out and it works good. I already started a hole here. I think I'm going to weld that. I broke it. That stuff's pretty brittle apparently. Oh no. See, that should it'll give me a nice pivot angle for the camera there. I got an eyelet for this end. I don't know, I think I want to put it in here more. I'm going to double nut both ends. I suppose I could have soldered a piece of pipe on here. Pretty cheesy. If I don't like it though, I can always improvise on that. Those go in pretty hard. Wow. I tried using that clamp that was on the bottom. It totally sucked. So I got a vice grip I'm donating to science. More heat. There it is. I can put this thing any way I want. It's got all kinds of ways for me to turn it. I can vice grip it down anywhere I want. That's a nice unit. This thing was cheesy. I crushed it and drilled it and broke it and epoxied it, and it was really stupid. When I crushed it, this doesn't want to stay on there very good. So I took another one and I just tipped it upside down and plugged this end off and filled it full of epoxy like that, full, just under the ball, and re-drilled it. And this clamp, I didn't like the clamp because it was a little tight, so I actually took my MAP gas torch to the spring, so it's kind of floppy, which I like. It holds it just right without being too tight. And yeah, it kind of shakes a little bit, but other than that, you know, when it sits there like this, it's fine. It's actually a really good unit. I like it. So yeah, I can clamp it anywhere. I got a magnet coming for this too. I already said that in the video. So I can do it 2 different ways. Okay, bye.